Hello fellas, Frankie Day here. Okay guys, for this video, this will be video number 1 for my build of the 1/32 scale Revell P47-D Thunderbolt. Okay guys, before we venture into the update build report on this bird, this kit's been around for a long time. Kit has a lot of potential to it. Great acceptance for aftermarket parts, which is out there. And I heard that Trumpeter makes the 1/32 scale the same, and that's a whole different avenue right there. So I'm working on this one right here. I had this for a long time. I think I got this back in the, I don't know, I say for around 1980s. At least late 80s, something around there. So I haven't built a P47 Thunderbolt in a long time, and so this is going to be right out of the box, but I'm thinking about adding a different delivery color on this thing, because I was watching a movie called Fighter Squadron with Robert Stack and Edmund O'Brien. It had the most beautiful, it's all in color back. I think the movie was filmed back in circa 1947 or 1948, some within those 2 years. And great color in that picture. Beautiful. So everybody's got P47s out there. You got the jug out there. You want some good reference, watch that movie right there, and you'll see a lot of detail that can be discerned. It can be added to your model. And so that's what I think I'm going to do. I think I'll make this Edmund O'Brien's ship, red tail, red cowling band, and some kind of insignia he had. Though I got to watch the movie again and find out what it is. But the decals that give you the kit are standard decals for the day. Half thumbs up, half thumbs down. They seem to be in pristine condition because I kept them in the box all these years, and they haven't yellowed or started to crinkle and crack. And they're pretty good decals right here. As I turn around and let you guys look at these. And they're typical Revell 80-ish decals. From my understanding, this model has been boxed and reboxed in different delivery colors, color schedules, at least 2 or 3 times during its first initial release back in 1970. And I've seen some that were olive drab with black and white checkers on the nose, and I've seen some that are just like this here, all just natural aluminum. So this is going to be an all aluminum bird. I got my special paint on there waiting for me. So thus far, I got both fuselages halves removed from the, they're loose anyway inside the box. I don't think they were hooked up to no darn, attached to no sprue trees at all. So they were cleaned up quite well and primed. I went ahead and airbrushed interior green in it, get a coat of wash here and there. The engine is a lot to desire, but it's an engine, and it's built straight out of the box of the kit, and I painted the same. The cockpit again is a lot to desire. It needs a lot of medical attention, such as wiring, a new photo and stuff like that. That's for guys into stuff like that. To me, this is out of the box, and I did what I can to make it look nice, and so it's presentable. All I gotta do is just I think I got a pilot I'm going to add to this thing. I found 2 1/32 scale pilots in my parts box, and I think I use one of them to put on this aircraft. I don't have to worry about adding seat belts. Okay guys, we're going to come over here and take a look at this P47 Thunderbolt, and we'll discuss a little history on it. There it is guys, right there. As you see, it's all painted interior green in there. Got the motor all painted up pretty good. I was primed, painted black, gave it a coat of wash here and there, and popped out some details here and there. Make it look a lot better than it was. Give you this model, the engine can be viewed externally from the outside because they got an inspection panel that fits across here. I remember the last one of the things I built, the inspection panel don't want to have a tendency to sit flush with the spring outs because it's got 2 tabs that fit in like this. as you can see right here. Got one here, one here. It fits in like that and it closes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little tinkering around with it like that, make sure it fits flush. That way I can just pop it off like that and see the engine and put it on flush. But if I don't, it'll spring out like that and kind of make it like a sore thumb. Like I say, this is a good case of rosy rivet right here. This is traditional late 60-ish and early 70-ish details he had on here. For washers, I wouldn't... there's just a few recessed panels here that you can use except washers, especially around in here. And possibly around here too. And also we've got your baffles across here. We'll washers there too. And you got a couple panels here that could be accepted. So I don't know if I'm gonna get this thing a wash on. It's gonna be. It depends on. All models are built differently, and we'll see how the paint schedule goes on this thing. I might give it say a coat of wash, or I might not. I'll probably give it a coat of wash when that aluminum dries. So I got the cockpit right here. Not much done on it, just all it is the instrument panels are picked out, painted, glossed over a little bit. Joystick, the floor looks pretty well, they give you on the kit here. No seat belts for the seats, of course, you got a pilot that comes with the kit that fits in there. I got a better one in my stash box, so my parts box, so I'll put him instead of use the kit one. And I got to paint the leather right across here, the headrest. That's got to be picked out. So that's about as far as I got on this thing. And I got this side of the fuselage, which is the port side, primed, painted the same. The wings over here, I painted the wheel wells chromate green. That'll give it a coat of wash. And before this thing is all airbrushed and aluminum, I'm going to go ahead and mask all this so no aluminum will appear through. It too has been primed with primer and painted. And of course, look at the old box art. You guys probably seen this a million times. The builder who built this for the company did a pretty good job on it. So what you see in the box is what you're going to get in the kit. And the decal sheet is typical Revell at the time. Right here they give you the place for the decals, color schedule on it. Very elementary kit. Novice should have no problem tacking this kit. It can be built to a nice looking model if you take your time on it and do a lot of cleaning on it, because this thing has got a lot of flash on it. Exploded views of the cockpit, that's about how it was. Color call outs. Not much of instructions, so there's probably about 11 steps to complete this model. Again, a little review of the decals. I'm going to go ahead and give those a coat of dull coat. And so I can be able to make sure those things don't split on me like that, disintegrate. Because like I say, they'll fool you. You can see where they cracked at, where they can disintegrate at, but sometimes I've seen decals in their entirety. Like right here, for example, we cut out each one of these subjects and water for a while, pull it out to it's nice, and slide sometimes it'll disintegrate. So it's a good idea for a modeling agent. Spray some kind of protective barrier on the decal sheet, that way the decals won't separate from the backing sheets. Okay guys, that concludes video 1 of my P47 Revell Thunderbolt P47-D, the bubble top version. And P47 Thunderbolt was a very, very beautiful airplane for the day. Actually, it came out just in time during the event of World War II. It was more or less used in the Mediterranean, the European theater, and that's also used in the South Pacific as well. A lot of them were stationed in Italy during the Second World War. The design of the P47 derived from its successor, the P-35 Seversky, which was a Russian-designed airplane. And the Army Air Corps knew there was a good design in this airplane, a lot of potential, which they did. They made the P-36 Hawk out of it, a P-35 Seversky, and finally the final evolution and the final successor of all the other two, the lesser two, is the Republic P47-D Thunderbolt. And they had the other model too, which is the Razorback version, and the P47-D was like a B-17. It could take a lot of damage, guys. It's got a lot of armor. It's built. It's strong. It's one hell of a potent airplane, and very strong. And it could take flak damage, any kind of damage, anything but the kitchen sink. And sometimes it could take a kitchen sink too and come back. It's a very powerful engine. It's got a Pratt & Whitney double roll Wasp engine in it. Same kind of engine they use on the GBR2 and R1 engine, corncob type engine, 18 cylinders, and a lot of power in this thing. It's all fuel injection. And P47-D Thunderbolt was a mainstay of the Army Air Corps. It was used throughout the entire war until its end, and a lot of them got the bad rap of the dismantler's torch. And some were kept as private collections, owners, and museums. And the rest is history. Now it's model form. There's probably a few flying today. I'll imagine they are. Okay, guys, this is the conclusion of video 1 for the Revell 1/32 scale Thunderbolt P47-D. I shall have another video of this probably 2 days from now. So stay tuned for the 1/32 scale F4 Phantom, Mr. Clint, the Mad Modeler, and Frankie Day Models buddy build. So stay tuned for that. That'll come up right your way in a few minutes. So stay tuned for that. And I got the camera. I got that shaken down. Oh yeah, I forgot something. While I'm rambling here to the conclusion of this video, I went down to hobby shop and I got this little scorp. Just kind of caught my eye a little bit, and let me have it for about $5. It's a 1/72 scale P-36 pea shooter. This is a very colorful airplane, guys. This airplane has a lot of significance and popularity of the joyous golden age of aviation of the 1930s. This actually was the first alloy mono-wing aircraft that the Army Air Corps has ever had. And they built the Flying Pencil, the B-1 bomber. That was another one by Boeing design they did. 1930s. This airplane was actually obsolete before the Second World War got underway, and was placed with P-39 Air Cobras, P-47-D Thunderbolts, and a host of others that came out during that time. So this was actually just open up Pandora's box to better designs. So this, I looked at the kit. The kit's a very beautiful kit. The decals are, all you gotta do is just paint the fuselage blue, paint the yellow wings yellow, let dry, have decals, and the model's built by itself. And you can use monofilament, or use sprue, or use fuse wire for the guy wires, for the flying wires. It's a handsome airplane, indeed it is. So I think I may take them with this too, guys. So I got that. That's my $5 wonder right there. Okay, guys, that'll be it right there for old Frankie Day. So please stay tuned for the F4 Phantom that's coming up next right here, and the other builds will follow. And I might strike up a jolly tune after a while. Bring my old jazz master out and play you guys a couple surf tunes pretty soon. I know you guys be liking and longing for that too. Okay, guys, it's time for me to get out of here right now. It's Frankie Day signing off. God bless you guys. Make Mama happy. Please subscribe. Enjoy your kits. Enjoy your models. Model on. Let's make this community very joyous for all of us to enjoy. And one happy family. Alright guys, I'm out of here right now. So here I go, and what I was ain't no more, and we'll see you guys later on the next video. Bye guys, take care of yourself, fellas.